Good morning. Show day. Just woke up, did some posing, sent some check-ins. Now we get a little bit of coffee. Got just about everything prepped for the day. And we should be heading out of here within like the next 30-ish minutes. So, pretty productive, solid morning. Fucking excited, regardless of the turnout today. I think that today we're going to be bringing the best package just overall, knock on wood. But I'm super excited to get up on stage, and this has been a really fun prep. I'm super grateful for it, but very, very excited that show day is finally here. Very excited I got a coffee. Let's get some shit done today. Let's bring home some hardware. Let's have a good time, and let's just enjoy the day. So cheers to that. Happy show day. I'll see you when I see you. They go on 11. So I guess it's like right before you go. They're probably going to Alright. Got meal number one of the day. 60 grams of Chex. 20 grams of peanut butter, and we had to do a little damage control because I forgot my protein at the house. It's still in the fridge, but Blake came back. He's going to pick it up. Just got my last coat of tan, waiting for makeup, but finally get some food. Hopefully give me a little more energy. Feeling a little drained right now, but overall pretty good, in a good mindset, and just gotta go to the fucking bathroom, bro. I gotta take a shit. Hopefully this helps me out there, but see. Honestly, I might just start doing makeup every single day because I'm looking pretty as shit right now. But just got makeup done, finished up the tans, got nice fat coffee, and we're heading over to the convention center where the show is at. So a little bit of a hike. I think it's like a 5-minute drive, not too bad. But we're going to this athlete meeting, and I think that's the last box we need to check before getting on stage, so we're almost there.
Pre-stage meal, what you got for this one?
So we got next meal. I don't know if I'm gonna get more food before I go on stage, but a little bit of fish, decent amount of Chex, about 90 grams, 14 grams of peanut butter, and 25 grams of honey. But I just had to go back to the hotel to get resprayed because my back, the tan got all messed up, just from like the shirt and being a little tacky and whatnot. But when I was back there, I don't know if I was just like super dehydrated, but halfway through the tan, everything went black for a second, and I told her I had to stop. Ran to the bathroom, took a second, and I was freezing cold but profusely sweating at the same time. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So went, took a shit, felt much better, got reorganized, drank some water, and then finished the tan, and now we're here. So I get to eat this, and then we go on stage. So I'll see you potentially with another meal, maybe not, but I'm excited. Cheers. Pre-stage meal, muffin, 4 ounces of water, and I believe that's it. But this is it's gonna taste pretty damn good. So there's something crazy too. Going into the first show, I was so food focused for everything that's coming afterwards, but it's weird, like now I really don't give a fuck. So, you know, something like this, it tastes amazing, don't get me wrong, but the type of food I want after the show is just like that whole food. Like, I want a shit ton of rice, I want a fat ribeye, hard-boiled eggs, just super clean food. But for now, we got a muffin. Not complaining about it though. All the way, and then come back out. I wouldn't stick it. Don't like. Just go. Boom. Yeah. Okay. So we just got off stage probably about like an hour ago. I just took a little bit of time to collect my emotions and thoughts like right afterwards, but I think we definitely came in, you know, the sharpest, hardest, best look that we've ever had on stage. And you know, I feel like that in itself is super exciting, and I feel really fucking accomplished just with that. But we've got finals coming up tonight. And from the looks of it, I didn't get first call outs. I was really fucking shooting for that. You know, the cards just weren't my favorite today. And sometimes it's just how it is, you know. You prep your entire show, even outside of prep, you know, you can prepare for something. And it doesn't really matter if, you know, you're the hardest working person or if you check off all the boxes. If somebody just shows up that's better than you, bigger than you, it's the game. So we're battling a little bit of a size imbalance. I just need to grow a little bit, but from all the feedback that I have gotten from a few judges so far, and then a few people watching the crowd, they're saying I was definitely the most conditioned, which is a huge plus. I feel really good about that. But like I said, we still got probably like an hour and 15 until finals. That's when we'll find out placing. Yeah, this has been fun, and we still got a little more to go. So I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. But for right now, I need to get down 8 ounces of water. I just had a little bit of a meal, around 75 carbs, some protein, and you know, hopefully that it gets us right for the night show. But for now, let's get drinking. So, when you're out and about, you have to be spatially aware. Like when you go to a restaurant, if you're sitting with your back facing the door, it's a huge red flag. But in very similar circumstances, I feel like you have to be prepared for anything. So right now, I'm thinking worst case scenario, highly intrusive thoughts. I get them all the time. But if for any reason I had to jump off of this, say the escalators collapsed, there's some crazy shit going on, am I gonna survive that? Might break a leg or two, but I think we should be good. So just in case, we have an evacuation plan if the show doesn't go well. Maybe if you like, take a little bit of a buffer fall with the second floor and then jump down to the
Or
third.
like you hang from the edge right here, it'll be a little bit less. I don't know.
You always gotta prepare. This is why you can never show up unprepared for circumstances like this. You never know. That's it. That's all it is. And that's it. That's it. Coming else is good.
Proud of you? It works. You did it. You feel good? You look awesome.
Do Masters start over. They're starting Masters.
It's 2 top 10s as a rookie. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Sport is no joke. It takes a lot of toughness, both mentally and physically, and bro's displaying it. So can't ask for anything else.
Do you think?
All right, so we just got back from the show, and we're working with this fucking crazy ass post-show meal. Hella rice.
Oh my god.
But this is only about like 100 grams of carbs, so gonna keep it pretty chill for right now. And then I think later tonight we're gonna go out, probably in fucking 15 minutes. But I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna get to that. But overall, this was way more than I could ask for. You know, this rookie season that we just went through. You know, me, Kyle, everybody that's kind of been around, Blake, Ethan, everybody from Raw, YOUNGLA. Really appreciate everybody, especially the sponsors, bro. Raw is a fantastic company. YOUNGLA is absolutely fantastic. MegaFit is absolutely fantastic. They took care of me this entire prep, and it's making me emotional. But just great team, solid team, and you know, the only feedback that we got, I don't know if I mentioned this already, I still have prep brain, need more food, it'll be gone eventually, but the only feedback we got was to get bigger. Condition was on point, shape was on point, everything was on point, posing was amazing. We're just not big enough. And that's what men's physique is now. You know, there's quite a few dudes that are just fucking mass monsters. You know, a lot of the men's physique guys are even comparable to the classic guys. So I think I just need a solid year and a half, maybe 2 years, potentially 3 if I'm trying to move up to classic, but I do have 10 more pounds to grow in the men's physique category. So with that being said, I might run it back one more time, see what kind of damage we can do. But right now, the type of damage I'm thinking about is this food. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna show you fucking everything I eat tonight, and honestly, we might get a little active tonight. So I'm excited for it. But I'm gonna dig into this, and it's been a great fucking time. I've had so much fun, and it doesn't feel like it's over, but the reality of it is that I'm a normal person again. So get to eat food, normal life resumes, no more shit ton of cardio. Still gonna be locked in, but we're gonna chill for a little bit. And while I'm chilling, I'm gonna eat this rice. So I'll see you when I see you. All right, so we're at the first stop of the night after a few detours, but finally made it here. It's some kind of burger spot, Berea Burger. I think it's probably the best burger in the area, but we're gonna be the judge of that. So probably gonna get fat burger, fat serving of fries, what other good stuff they have, and then we're gonna see how full I am after that. Maybe get some more food after, but smashing burgers for now. shit. I need that coffee. But I was laying in bed for probably a solid 15 minutes not knowing what I wanted. And I've came to the conclusion that I don't want to eat like an asshole today. Last night, kept it pretty clean. Had the rice and fish, a plate of rice, a burger, and then I did have a muffin at night, but wasn't like off the deep end. But this morning, we've got fruit salad and smoked salmon. And I didn't have like all the ingredients here, so I do have a few things like rice and eggs. So I'm gonna cook those up and then kind of just like throw this on top of that. So see what it's looking like. Super simple, but wow. Why was that $10? That is insane, bro.
That was $10.
Yeah, that's not nice. That shit's different. Those were $3 each. That's robbery, bro. But this is what breakfast is looking like one day post show, which is so fucking weird to say. I'm gonna drink up my coffee and then I'll start diving into this deal. So let's do it. Is much needed. And I showed you how to make that. That is basically the poop juice coffee. I'll have that after my apple cider vinegar and aloe shot in the morning. And this is daily greens and fiber. And obviously there's coffee in there. Let me tell you, if you need a good flush, that's how you do it. Bro, this is dead. It has fucking one slice of salmon.
Damn.
All right, we got two.
Oh, okay, word.
Well, one full one and one broken one. That's how you know that I get food back into the diet. I'm already bitching when there's not enough. Been doing that shit for too long. That would have sucked. That would have been instant stain, bro. This shit is so nice too, and I'm pissed because I got tan on damn near every piece of clothing from the soft as fuck drop. But shit is truly soft as fuck. But I just dodged a bullet with this. But this is what breakfast is looking like. We've got 3 whole eggs, a poverty portion of smoked salmon, and then this little fruit bowl. And I think I didn't realize there was granola and shit in there, but there's granola and a little bit of yogurt. I'm gonna add a nice drizzle of the PB. The final ingredient going on both of these, this is from the salt experiment. I'm assuming they're like fancy high-end salts, but this is Hawaiian black sea salt and tastes like salt, but there's got to be like 4 or 5, no, there's probably damn near almost like 10 of them in there. Each salt tastes so different, and it's crazy because like your typical pink Himalayan tastes nothing like these, and like these are like wild flavors too. They're really damn good. Brekkie. Brekkie. Waking up this morning felt so strange and different, and almost like I felt like a different person, because for the past 6 or so months now, I've had one goal in mind every single day in, day out, from the moment I woke up to the very moment that I went to bed, you know, and quite literally, because as soon as I got up, check-ins, cardio, meal number 1, and then obviously 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 throughout the day, training, some double sessions of cardio, sauna, 10 to 15,000 steps a day, being very intentional and on top of, you know, supplementation, taking everything I need to take, and just making sure I have everything prepared, everything just like super regimented. Going into this, I knew it was going to be like that, and that's one of like the biggest drivers that kind of pushed me into a prep, because, you know, going from getting my pro card, not competing for almost 3 years, and then jumping into another one. That 3 years, I felt like I wasn't ready. Mentally, physically. At a certain point, I didn't think I ever wanted to do bodybuilding again, but we made it to the pro debut. And, you know, it started off super, super exciting, and it also finished super, super exciting. But I'm not gonna lie, there's obviously discomfort in prep, but there was quite a few times where I kind of just like wanted to throw in the towel and whatnot. But, you know, motivation was super high in the beginning. But as we started getting deeper into it, leading up into Chicago, you know, locked the entire time. After Chicago, got a little bit of a break, and, you know, not that it went downhill, but I feel like I lost sight of things for a little bit, maybe like a week and a half. I didn't want to prep anymore. You know, I called my mom just bawling my eyes out the one day, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do it. My mental's so fucked. I feel so horrible. I was just like in a really, really bad spot for like a little bit of time. Having a conversation with my mom, she's like, look, you've done this shit for 16, 17 weeks, 18 weeks already. What the fuck is another 4, 5, 6 weeks? I was like, it's another 6 weeks of suffering, you know? And she's like, yeah, I totally get that, but you know how rewarding that is gonna feel when you do complete it? And just try to picture yourself in the position I am now, you know, a day after the show. Imagine I didn't compete, how I would feel then. And I was like, fuck, you have a really, really damn good point. And that lit a fire under my ass, and I think that's really when things started to like click for me. And I was like, fuck, I have to do this, you know? Now that my mom's saying shit like that, I can't let her down. So we're doing this shit. And, you know, we finally got here, did the thing, and it's over. And it goes so damn fucking quick. You know, prep in itself is a very long, tedious process. You know, that's just what bodybuilding is in general. And it takes time to, you know, build a physique, you know, cut weight, the whole nine bodybuilding has to offer. It's a very long-term game. You don't really see any immediate results. So throughout prep, it's just long and tedious, like I said, but the day of the show goes by like that, and then it's over. And, you know, waking up this morning, I'm like, I feel like I lost a little bit of my identity. I'm like, fuck, I've been doing this for so fucking long, and now it's just like not in my life anymore. And I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And I'm still trying to figure that out. But I think one of the biggest takeaways, you know, I developed all these really, really good habits throughout. It's my mom calling right now. But I developed all these really good habits throughout prep, and I think one of the most important things leaving prep is to just make sure I keep those like habits deeply engraved into my brain, because, you know, there's so many things that I think prep bring you that is so beneficial for your life.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm filming a little video right now, but I just wanted to say, obviously, thank you for coming out, and
No, obviously.
yeah. But I don't know, I really appreciated you just being there. You know, you, Oki, Wyatt, it meant a lot to me. Remember that call I gave you when I was like crying and I just wanted to like give up on prep? I just want to say thank you for like pushing me and, you know, really just lighting that fire under my ass. Because
well, it's a growing experience too.
No, for sure. I'm super grateful that you gave that advice and we had that conversation and everything.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm happy you pushed through it. It was hard, it was tough, but you know what? You did it. You made it. You know, you knew that the competition was going to be really fucking rough, but Vaughn, you fucking placed excellent with the short time of experience that you have, and having other more experienced people against you too, and you got to be really proud of yourself for what you accomplished. So
Yeah, no, I feel really good about it.
good.
That was definitely the best physique we ever brought to the stage, and I think that was probably just overall best physique I've ever had. So
It was an excellent performance, and
thank you.
yeah, and I knew you were brought to the center stage for something. So keep pushing, keep plugging. If that's your interest in what you want to do, you definitely have the ability. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah, no worries. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I don't give the best advice though, but like I said to you before in my conversation with you, I do go off my hip and my gut feeling of certain things too. And ultimately, it was still your decision if you wanted to go through with all this. And I wouldn't have been upset if you didn't, and I'm just happy you did.
Just having that little bit of push, it changed everything for me, and I think having somebody like that in your life is very important. And I'm just
Good.
yeah, just really happy and grateful that you were my person for that.
Yeah, all right. I love you, sweetie. You enjoy your filming, enjoy your your upbeat mood, and
My food.
your food, your confidence, your success in what you did, and run with it. It's all a learning experience and a growing experience. So,
Yeah.
all right. I love you, sweetie.
I love you too.
All right. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. I think I said just about everything I needed to say. To say the least, I'm excited to I'm excited to be a normal person again. We're gonna jump into a growing phase, put some size on, because that was the only takeaway from the show, was just to come in bigger, especially on the backside. So just gotta grow. Shit takes time. Hell of a show. And huge shout out to Kyle, my coach, Kyle Wilkes. Absolutely amazing dude. If you need a prep coach, like, no better option. Fantastic human, fantastic coach. Just overall made prep such an enjoyable experience, and couldn't ask for more. But we're gonna get wrapped up here, head out to Airbnb, and get back home. So see you on the train. All right, so we just got to the train. I'm only in West Palm, but it's just so much more convenient getting on the train than to drive because the traffic and shit. But meal number 2, just talked to Kyle, and we're gonna be pretty serious about the reverse and all that. So I think biggest thing that I can do that's gonna benefit me is get right back to plan. I'm getting a few free meals, so it's definitely gonna help with the cravings and everything that I do have. But right now we got protein and veg, got the mega fish shrimp, got some pickles, make do with what we got. But this is meal number 2 for the day. And then I think when we get there, I'll probably have like nice little whey drip, cereal, hit the gym. Then I got a free meal tonight. So a little more food, and overall feeling pretty good about it. It's also crazy too, because I was being a prep. I thought I'd have these crazy cravings like I did last show, but they're not too bad right now, which is good. But I'm gonna eat this. We're gonna get on the train, then we're gonna go train. So I'll see you when I see you. How we liking the mullet poking through? Got finally some of the lettuce growing back there, and it's starting to take shape, but according to Mr. Barber, he's saying that it's gonna take quite a bit of time to grow, so being patient with it. But finally got to the gym after about like an hour or so of delays on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was just super late. Gym closed at 2, so we had to get here before that. Very, very slim on time. So shot back to the apartment, ate some whey drip cereal, super quick, got on the board, shot over here, and now we're training a little bit of everything. Basically like full body-ish besides legs. It's pretty much just like an upper session, but trying to put the carbs, the food, everything into the right places. So had to make sure that we got here today, and we did. But start off with some triceps, did a little bit of biceps, some shoulders, gonna hit some chest, and then I might do a little back. It's feeling a little sore-ish, and one of my lats, my right lat, I don't know if I slept on it wrong, but it just feels like a little tight, so might take it easy there, do some pull-ups or something light. I definitely want to post today because with all this extra food, I feel like the pump's gonna be pretty crazy. Just feeling overall pretty good. You know, fatigue's not too high right now, feeling good. So let's get back to the session. Last night we didn't go too crazy, and honestly I don't even think this is too crazy, but I got a fat sushi spread, and I'd be lying to you if I told you that I knew what every single one was. I kind of just saw what looked good and then ordered that. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I had a little, it was like a 4-piece roll, but it looks fucking delicious. So I don't think there's much left to do other than dive in, which I'm about to do. But yeah, hopefully all of this goes to the chest because that workout was crazy. But it's fucking heat. I'm excited. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try one from each.
Good call.
All right, what do we got? This is basic tuna avocado. Basic, but it's good. I have no idea what this is. A whole bunch of stuff in there. That one just tastes like a lemon. That one's not good. I think this is like beef tartare. That one's really good. It's spicy though. Holy fuck. Whew. All right, now we got this. That tastes like a fajita. That's amazing. And then I think this is just like a seared salmon. Pretty good, not bad.
Which one's the fish?
I think if this one wasn't as spicy, that'd be elite. But to be completely honest, I'm really rocking with this tuna avocado. So is what we're gonna start with.